Hello everyone, this is Ms.Tina. Welcome back to our English story time. Today, Ms.Tina want to show you a story. The story's name is Tawny Scrawny Lion. Tawny Scrawny Lion. Hello， 大家好，我是 Tina 姐姐，欢迎大家回到我们听故事学英文时间。今天 Tina 姐姐带本故事书，叫做《茶色的骨瘦如柴的狮子》。茶色骨瘦如柴的狮子，你们看封面上这个狮子，它是茶色的哦，它好瘦好瘦哦，瘦到肋骨都跑出来了。小兔子在跟它讲话耶，他们在讲什么呢？我们来看看吧。The lion is the king of Savanna. Look at his giant teeth. Once there was a tawny, scrawny, hungry lion who never could get enough to eat. He chased monkeys on Monday, kangaroo on Tuesday, zebra on Wednesday. 从前啊，有一只茶色骨瘦如柴、很饿的狮子，它永远都觉得它吃不够。它礼拜一呢会追猴子，希望能够吃到猴子；礼拜二呢，它会追袋鼠，希望能够吃到袋鼠；礼拜三会追斑马，希望能够吃到斑马。但它有吃到吗？The lion is a king of Savanna. Look at his giant teeth. Bears on Thursday, camels on Friday, and on Saturday, elephants. And since he caught everything he ran after, the lion should have been as fast as butter, but he wasn't at all. The more he ate, the score winner and hungrier he grew. The other animal didn't feel one bit sad. They stood at a distance and tried to talk things over with the tawny, scrawny lion. 接着礼拜四呢，他会想要去追熊，要吃熊。礼拜五追骆驼，礼拜六他竟然追大象，希望吃大象诶。自从啊这个很骨瘦如柴的狮子每天都在追动物的时候，照理来说它应该跑得很快啊，然后它应该吃得很饱啊，但是并没有，因为啊无论它怎么吃，它都觉得好饿，然后它都好瘦哦。其他的动物呢觉得一点都不安全，所以啊他们就隔着距离，然后跟那个很饿的狮子，很瘦的狮子在讲话。他们讲什么呢？The lion is a king of Savanna. Look at us, a giant teeth. It's all your fault for running away, he grumbled. If I didn't have to run for every single bite I get, I would be fat as butter and sleek as satin. Then I wouldn't have to eat so much, and you would last longer.Just then, a fat little rabbit came hopping through the forest, picking berries. All the big animals looked at him and grinned slyly. Rabbit, they said. Oh, you lucky rabbit. We appoint you to talk things over with the lion. 接着啊，那个很饿、很瘦狮子讲说，这都是你们的错。如果你们不跑开的话，我就不用追你们。如果我不用一直追你们，为了吃饭的话，我就可以变得很胖，然后而且我的皮肤会非常的漂亮。而且啊，你们也能够活命活得比较久啊，这不都是你们的错吗？因为你们一直跑，所以我就要一直追你们，永远都吃不到你们啊。就在这时候，有个胖嘟嘟的小兔子跳到了草地上，打断了动物们跟狮子的对话。它正在采野莓，然后所有的大型的动物们看到小兔子就微微的笑一下，因为他们知道如果我们把兔子送过去，狮子吃了兔子就不会吃我们啦。然后动物们就说，小兔子你真是幸运，我们要指定你去跟狮子讲话。可怜的小兔子会相信吗？The lion is a king of Savanna. Look at his giant teeth. That made the little rabbit feel very proud. What should I talk about? He asked, Jen eagerly. Any old thing, said the big animals. The important thing is to go right up close. So the fat little rabbit hopped right up to the big hungry lion and counting his ribs. You look much too scrawny to talk things over, he said. So how about supper at my house first? 接着啊，这个小兔子觉得自己好骄傲哦，因为它被人家指定去跟狮子讲话诶。他就问动物们说，那我要讲什么呢？很大型的动物们说，任何事情都可以啊，最重要的事情啊是你要接近狮子哦，因为它的耳朵听不清楚，你要接近它还听得清楚哦。所以那个胖胖的小兔子跳啊跳啊跳啊跳，跳得很开心，跳到狮子前面，甚至他就看着狮子说，你好瘦哦，瘦到我都可以数你有几根肋骨了呢。然后小兔子说，你太饿了吧，你太瘦了啦，我觉得你要不要先吃饱再讲话？你要不要来我们家跟我们一起吃晚餐呢？ The lion is a king of Savanna. Look at his jaw and teeth. What's for supper? Asked the lion. The little rabbit said, carrot stew. That sounded awful to the lion, but the little rabbit said, yes, sir.My 5 fat sisters and my 4 fat brothers are making a delicious big carrot stew right now. What are we waiting for? Cried the lion, and he went hopping away with the little rabbit, thinking of 10 fat rabbits and looking just as jolly as you please. Well, grinned all the big animals, that should take care of Tawny Scrawny for today.接着狮子就说，晚餐是什么啊？小兔子就说，萝卜粥啊。那个感觉啊，一点都不好吃。狮子一听起来觉得，这好像不好吃诶。但是接着小兔子就说，国王啊，狮子国王啊，还有啊，我的5个胖胖的姐妹们，还有4个胖胖的兄弟们，正在做好吃的萝卜粥哦。然后狮子一听到说，那我们还在等什么？赶快去啊！他就跟着小兔子在后面跳跳跳。因为啊，对于狮子来讲，他才不是想到什么萝卜粥呢，他想到的是好吃的肥肥的兔子呢。然后其他的动物说，这样子这些食物应该足够这个很饿的狮子今天吃了吧，我们暂时逃过一劫。The lion is a king of Savanna. Look at his jaw and teeth. Before very long, the lion began to wonder if they would ever get to the rabbit house. First, the fat little rabbit kept stopping to pick berries and mushrooms and all sorts of good-smelling herbs. And when his basket was full, what did he do but flop down on the riverbank?Wait a bit, he said. I want to catch a few fish for the store. That was almost too much for the hungry lion. For a moment, he thought he would have to eat that one little rabbit. Then and there, but he kept saying, 5 fat sisters and 4 fat brothers, over and over to himself. And at last, the 2 were on their way again.但是啊，没有多久啊，这个狮子开始在想，他们什么时候才能够到兔子的家啊？因为啊，这个小兔子先停下来去采野莓，还有蘑菇，还有所有好吃的、很香的香料。接着呢，他的篮子满了之后呢，他就跳到了池塘边，开始钓鱼。他就说，狮子王，你等一下哦，我想要钓几条鱼，为我们的萝卜炖肉加点料哦。然后啊，狮子就觉得好饿好饿，他甚至在想，他是不是应该先把这小兔子给吃掉。可是呢，他又在想，有5个很胖的兔子姐妹，还有4个很胖的兄弟可以吃哦。这样有9只兔子可以吃，我要忍耐忍耐。他就一直跟自己讲。终于啊，小兔子钓到了鱼，东西都准备好了，就跳回家啦。The lion is a king of Savanna. Look at his jaw and teeth. Here we are, said the rabbit, hopping around a turn with the lion close behind him. Sure enough, there was a rabbit's house with a big pot of carrot stew bubbling over an open fire. And sure enough, there were 9 more fat, merry little rabbits hopping around it. When they saw the fish, they popped them into the stew, along with the mushroom and herb. The stew began to smell very good indeed. 接着小兔子说，我们到啦，这就是我的家。它都很开心的跳来跳去，在狮子身边跳来跳去哦。然后狮子在想说，它能够确定这真的是兔子的家。还有一大锅的萝卜炖肉正在冒着泡，因为滚了，好好吃哦。然后他还可以确定这真的是有9只好吃、好胖、好快乐兔子可以吃诶。然后呢，他们看到鱼，其他的兔子看到鱼就把鱼丢进去，蘑菇丢进去，他们萝卜炖肉，然后还有加入香料。现在他们的萝卜炖肉闻起来好香好香哦，而且一定很好吃。The lion is a king of Savanna, look at his giant teeth. And when they saw the tiny scrawny lion, they gave him a big bowl of hot stew. And then they hopped about so busily that really, it would have been quite a job for that tired, hungry lion to catch even one of them. So he gobbled his stew, but the rabbit filled his bowl again. When he had eaten all he could hold, they heaped his bowl with berries. And when the berries were gone, the tiny, scrawny lion wasn't scrawny anymore. He felt so good and fat and comfortable that he couldn't even more. 接着小兔子们看到这个茶色骨瘦如柴的狮子，他们就给它一大碗的好吃的萝卜炖肉哦。然后他们就很忙的一直跳进跳出，准备好吃的东西给狮子吃。狮子就一直吃一直吃，它也好累哦，去追这些小兔子，因为这些小兔子太忙啦，忙进忙出，它就一直吃一直吃，吃到它好饱好饱哦。当它终于吃饱的时候呢，小兔子看到它的碗空了，就帮它装满了一堆的野莓。当野莓吃完了，这个茶色的骨瘦如柴的狮子再也不是骨瘦如柴，它再也不是瘦瘦的哦，它觉得好棒哦，而且还变得胖嘟嘟的，它觉得好舒服，它完全再也吃不下任何一口东西了呢。The lion is a king of Savanna, look at his giant teeth. Here's a fine thing, he said to himself. All these fat little rabbits, and I haven't room inside for even one. He looked at all those fine, fat little rabbits and wished he would get hungry again. Mind if I stay a while? He asked. We couldn't even hear of you going, said the rabbit. Then they plumped themselves down in the lion's lap and began to sing song. 然后狮子就跟自己讲说，这么多美味的食物在我身边真好，但是我真的吃不下啦，怎么办呢？他就看着这些美味的胖胖的兔子们说，他就说心想就希望他自己肚子还能够再饿啊。他就跟小兔们讲说，你们会不会介意我在这边再待一下？就小兔子们说，我们才不会介意呢，甚至你离开我们也不知道啊。他们就跳上跳下，很开心的唱着歌呢。The lion is a king of Savanna, look at his giant teeth. And somehow, even he was time to say goodnight, the lion wasn't one bit hungry. Home he went, through the soft moonlight, singing softly to himself. He curled up in his bed, pat his sleek, fat tummy, and smiled. When he woke up in the morning, it was Monday. Time to chase monkeys, said the lion. But he wasn't one bit hungry for monkeys. What he wanted was some more of that tasty carrot stew. So off he went to visit the rabbit. On Tuesday, he didn't want kangaroo, and on Wednesday, he didn't want zebra. He wasn't hungry for bears on Thursday or camels on Friday, or elephants on Saturday. 但是不知道怎么样，即使现在时间晚了，要说晚安了，狮子还是没有饿的感觉。他走在月光底下走回家的时候，他还轻声的唱歌，他感觉心情好好哦，爬上他的床，拍拍他圆鼓鼓的肚子，很开心的笑着睡着了。当他醒的时候呢，是第二天的早上，是星期一哦。他就说我要去追猴子来吃了，但是他一点点饿的感觉都没有。他想吃的东西就只有那个好吃的萝卜炖肉，所以他就去参观兔子们，跟兔子们一起吃了萝卜炖肉。礼拜二呢，他也不想吃袋鼠，礼拜三他也不想吃斑马，甚至他也不饿去礼拜四去吃熊，或者是礼拜五的骆驼，甚至礼拜六的大象，他都不想吃呢。The lion is a king of Savanna. Look at his jaw and teeth.All the big animals were so surprised and happy. They dressed in their best and went to see the fat little rabbit. Rabbit, they said. Oh, you wonderful rabbit. What in the world did you talk to the tawny, scrawny, hungry, terrible lion about? The fat little rabbit jumped up in the air and said, Oh my goodness, we had such a good time with that nice, jolly lion.That I guess we forgot to talk about anything at all. And before the big animal could say one word, the tiny lion came skipping up the path. He had a basket of berries for the fat rabbit's sister, and a string of a fish for the fat rabbit brothers, and a big bunch of daisies for the fat rabbit himself. I came for supper, he said, shaking paws all around.接着所有的大型动物们都超讶异，太开心了。他们把自己身上的衣服穿的最好的衣服穿去看看那只小兔子。他们说，小兔子，你到底跟狮子讲了什么啊？为什么可以让这些狮子不再吃我们呢？谢谢你，我们好感谢你哦。结果小兔子就跳上跳下说，天哪，因为我们玩得太开心了，我们完全忘记要跟狮子讲话了呢。接着等到动物还没讲到话，狮子就很开心的走进来，他手上拿着花要给那胖胖的小兔子，鱼是要给他的兔子兄弟们，然后还有野莓是要给他的兔子姐妹们，甚至他好开心的手足舞蹈哦，他就说我是来吃晚餐的啦。The lion is a king of Savanna. Look at his jaw and teeth. Then he sat down in the soft grass, looking fat as butter, sleek as satin, and jolly as all get out, all ready for another good big supper of carrot stew. 接着狮子坐下来，现在他的肚子圆滚滚就像奶油，他的皮肤柔柔的就像绸缎。而且他的身体变得圆滚滚的，再也不是骨瘦如柴的哦。他已经准备好要吃好吃的萝卜炖肉了啦！太好了，小狮子终于吃饱了呢。The lion is a king of Savanna. Look at his jaw and teeth. 今天要介绍的单字是 scrawny, S-C-R-A-W-N-Y, scrawny 就是骨瘦如柴的意思哦。Hope you learned the word and enjoy the story. I will see you next time. Bye bye.